let's try different deli meats. So deli meats aren't really popular in Pakistani cuisine. They're basically cooked meats either through roasting, smoking, or curing. And I don't eat pork, so all we really have here is beef, chicken, and turkey. First up, salami and spicy salami. So this is a beef salami, and it's basically cuts of beef with spices that's been coarsely ground up and then shaped into a sausage and thinly sliced. Let's first try the mild salami. I remember growing up, we couldn't eat pepperoni on pizza. All of the halal pizza shops use salami, and this is basically what it tastes like. It's a little bit salty, oily, and honestly, to me, this is the perfect little snack. Next, we have spicy salami. It's the same taste as the beef one, and maybe a little bit of a tickle on my tongue, but that's not really spicy. You know, when I think of spice as someone who grew up eating Pakistani food, I need some heat. Okay, wait. A tiny bit of a kick in my throat, but still it's not really super spicy. Next we have smoked chicken and smoked spicy chicken. And I believe this is from the chicken breast. It's not bad. It may be a little bit bland, but I can taste the smokiness, which is cool. You can find these in halal sections at the supermarket where they would have the hot dogs and other deli meats, and I usually saw halal chicken slices, so this is pretty common. Now let's see the spicy smoked chicken. It looks spicier. Okay, that's much better than the other chicken, and it's also a bit spicier than the spicy salami. It kind of reminds me of Frank's Red Hot. I like it. Pastrami. Now this is smoked and steamed beef brisket. That's a good chew. It almost feels like I'm biting out of a thick piece of meat, even though it's so thin. It just really fills you up. It's a nice, rich, meaty flavor. This would be so good just stacked up on top of each other in a sandwich. Corned beef. Now this is a cured beef brisket, and this is different from pastrami because this is cured as opposed to smoked and steamed. I think I like that better than the pastrami. It's a bit more seasoned, and you can taste more of the beef. Okay, so after tasting corned beef, the pastrami just tastes like a blander version of this. Spicy turkey and smoked turkey. That's really soft. It almost melts in your mouth. You know, you would usually think of turkey as dry. It's not really spicy. I don't taste any spice in that. Let's try smoked turkey. It's almost the same as the spicy turkey. It may be a bit blander. Yeah, nothing really special. It just tastes like turkey. And I'm not really getting a lot of smoky flavor from this one. Bologna. Now this is slightly different from salami. Salami is generally more coarser. It could also have a different spice blend. And the way they make bologna is by grinding it up even more so it's even finer. And there's also a different spice blend. This one is also a mix of beef and chicken. So because they mixed it so fine, you can barely see some of the other ingredients in here. Off the bat, not a huge fan of this one. It kind of reminds me of those regular hot dogs that you may get from the grocery store. I think that's basically it. Maybe it's just a really large hot dog that they thinly slice. Montreal smoked meat. It could be a mix between, I think, pastrami and corned beef. So it's cured, smoked and steamed, salted, a lot of different spices. It forms a nice black bark on the outside, which you can kind of see here. So I guess maybe this is a combination of the best of both worlds. Let me know if that's correct or not. It has a bit more of a chew, but I'm thinking I'm liking the corned beef a bit better. This isn't as seasoned, but it does have a really nice mellow beefy flavor. I do like the way it looks though with the black rim. Lastly, roast beef. I guess that's all it is, roasted beef. It's not bad. It just reminds me of an overcooked meatloaf. It's not really dry, it's just that flavor. It's whatever. Okay, so my favorites. I have to start off with the spicy salami. This is just super nostalgic because growing up I always ate from the halal pizza shops and this was like the only meat options that we had from there. After that, it would be the spicy chicken. This was actually quite good. I don't even need hot sauce because it honestly reminds me of Tabasco. And lastly, I would say the corned beef. Like, this was really seasoned in comparison to the pastrami, which was a bit bland, and the Montreal smoked, which I think needed a bit more. And it just had a really nice fulfilling beefy chew. If you guys are into deli meats, let me know which one is your favorite or which one you prefer from the list that I had here.